What's going on, Capricorn? How are you doing? Hope you're doing super well. This is the Autistic Mystic, and this is going to be your reading for the week of September 25th through October 1st, 2023. So in this reading, Capricorn, we're going to take a look at your overall general energy, some things you do not see coming, and also get some advice from your angels and spirit guides for you regarding September 25th through October 1st, Capricorn. But before we begin this reading, as always, I do want to take a moment to let you know that you are very welcome here in this space with me, Capricorn, as we go through this reading, and I really do appreciate you in advance for taking the time to check this reading out. Now, if this general reading happens to resonate with you, definitely smash that like button, subscribe down below if you have not already for future updates. I would also really appreciate that over here, Capricorn. So without further ado, I'm going to pull the energy for you, and we'll see what is coming your way. As always, I would like to thank the angels, the interdimensional beings, and the spirit guides who are overseeing this act of divination for the sign of Capricorn. Capricorn. Okay. Capricorn, let's go ahead and get into this reading for you. Before we get into the tarot, let's start this off with some pre-shuffled oracle cards, and this is going to be the energy that you need more of for the upcoming week. And the first one you have is comparison. And for every single one of you, the first thing coming out is don't be afraid of what makes you different. Don't be afraid of what makes you stand out from others, and make sure that you capitalize on that. As a Capricorn, you like to bring, structure. You like a lot of tangible results that you can see and feel with your five senses. And I just feel like your uniqueness is something that will take you towards your personal freedom, your personal goals, and your life mission of just being who you really are. Because if people always ask me, like, what's my purpose in life? Your purpose in life is to be you, and not be afraid to explore the real you through comparing yourself to others, and instead of looking at it as a negative way. Okay. There's also something here about comparing your experience in a relationship with that of other people in a relationship. That sounds very mundane, but listen, Capricorn, there's an experience you're having this week that's very clearly going to show you, I like the behavior of this person in comparison to the behavior of another person. And instead of looking at that as bad or unfair, I do feel like it's a clear-cut message of surround yourself with the people who, comparatively speaking, feel better to be around, inspire you instead of pull you down, because there is a force in your life that is trickster energy. I don't know who this is, Capricorn, but there's someone. For a lot of you, this is going to be someone that you're seeing, talking to in a romantic setting. For a lot of you, it will be involved with family, friends, work, etc. But for this week, there's a trickster energy. So make sure that you're not being tricked, because I do feel like someone has slightly weird intentions for you. And I feel like the person that you want to move towards is the person or the situation that feels comparatively better. There's something about moving towards something that is comparatively different. And so don't be afraid of comparing your experience with two people. That's just what's the first thing. Now, second frequency you need more of is letting go, the 8 of Cups. And this is something that the universe is not going to force out of your life. Someone is not going to force their way out of your life. Someone is not going to leave you from the 25th to the 1st. But this is a situation that you are being called to let go because it just feels off. The 8 of Cups is a frequency, Capricorn, where you're still in search of your 9th and your 10th cup. Something feels off, and so you just have to let it go. Why prolong the process if you know something's not for you, if you know a person, if you know a situation is not for you? Why prolong it? It's time to let it go gracefully before a tower moment does happen. Because there is a message here about a warning. If you hold on to a certain relationship or situation, Capricorn, especially the one that has to do with the comparative difference, for too long, then it will lead to a tower moment. You have the option to catch something when it's small instead of letting it blow up. So it's like, if you feel like you should really go to the doctor and your intuition is screaming, go to the doctor, but you're like, no, you should have went to the doctor. It could have helped you, and in this case, going to the doctor is letting go of a specific person who's playing tricks with you. And some of you aren't aware to the degree that they're doing this, but it's like spiritual warfare for sure. And then the next frequency you need more of for the 25th to the 1st is aloneness. And so this points to me, Capricorn, there's clearly someone that you have. I'm just going to be like honest. You're very afraid to let someone go because you don't know what's on the other side of that. Now, I know this sounds rudimentary, but you're going to know who this person or the situation is intuitively, and we'll get more details for you as we go along. But just use your intuition for now. There's something here that you want to let go, that you feel like you'll be lonely. And for those of the returning viewers, if you listened to your September reading, it was all about you feeling like you're going to miss out on something if you let it go. But this card is here to remind you that happiness can only come from within and not without. If you don't get your life right first, if you don't make yourself happy first, you're going to make everyone around you miserable. And there seems to be someone around you making you, dare I say, miserable, but there's a deep fear of transforming it or completely letting it go for some of you. And some of you, they want to get in the way of your plans. However, I don't know why this person wants to get in the way of your plans. Maybe your plans threaten their self. Yeah, there's something here about your plans, like whatever. For some of you, it's your plans in love. For others of you, it's like your business aspirations, your aspirations in life. There's something here about your plans threaten their self-esteem. So this is a classic example of someone not really wanting to see you win. That's just what I honestly get from this reading, but they're not open about that. And I don't even think they know. The dangerous part of this reading is you're dealing with someone who's very subconsciously against you. For some of you, for like half of you or more, they don't even know that they're against you. So that's why it's so deep that there's nothing that you can really do besides walk away, because we're not all, Osho who can, so there's something here about that. So let's get into the reading. Your opportunity is the King of Pentacles, and I just feel like this is a bossing up frequency, potentially making a practical decision. This person is not practically making me happy. This is also a really good week for finances for you, for sure. And thinking about long-term goals instead of letting interpersonal drama actually affect your energy, because that's what's been going on. So definitely, because you're dealing, in some sort of way, you're dealing with a trickster, someone who's trying to infiltrate your aura, and once again, not see you grow because it somehow threatens their self-esteem. They're trying to block your plans, even if they can't admit it to themselves, okay? And your opportunity is to get practical then, to say, okay, they're going to try to do all this energy shit. Let's just go full physical then. You know what I mean? Let's just not even worry about energy. Let's just get a practical result out of the situation and just make a practical decision. But also, there's a lot of good projects you have coming up financially. Like, I get a lot of plates spinning for you. You could have multiple streams of income or working towards that. If you're not working towards it, you should be with this energy in some way. And then your challenge, Capricorn, is the Six of Cups in reverse. The Six of Cups in reverse. And the Six of Cups upright is, thinking about the past for the right reasons. It's nostalgia. Thinking about it represents your home, ancestry, your roots. So some of you will be dealing with someone who's in your family. Others of you, this will be someone that you're seeing in love, but it's a soul family member. And some of you, this is just someone, they've been your boss for a long time. The Six of Cups. Whoever this is, they've been in your life for a long time. The person who doesn't really have your back, even if they want to, they just aren't capable of it because they're not at that level of consciousness yet. And the Six of Cups in reverse is you holding on to something from the past, even though you shouldn't, right? Even though you shouldn't, Capricorn. And here's where it gets dicey, right? In your overall general energy, you have the Five of Swords, you have the Knight of Wands, and you also have the Magician. And I feel like this is someone who wavers in their support for you, but this is also trickster energy. I don't know why intuitively the Five of Swords is coming through more as a trickster instead of absolute destruction. I don't think someone wants to necessarily see you fail, but I think they want to poke holes in your potential, not in your totality. And this is for those of you that are resonating with this reading up until this point, this is a very critical point that will reveal to you why you're incapable of letting it go. Because deep down, you know this person doesn't want you to fail, or you know this situation doesn't want you to fail. They just don't want you to outshine them, even though it's funny that you're already outshining them. Okay, and so there's something here about they want to poke holes not in your foundation, but in your potential. And some of you will say, well, my foundation is my potential. So yeah, so it's like some of that's going on. And then you have the Knight of Wands, which is a very in and out energy. You know, someone who talks crap but doesn't back up their talk, someone who, you know, is very flighty. It could be that when you want to address a deeper situation with this person, they run away, or they say, I need to go do this for me. I need to go do this fun activity for me, and they put it on the back burner. And it seems like you're in this loop where the Band-Aid, it just is not going to be ended. The relationship you have with this trickster, the person who, all the negative things I've been describing, you'll know who it is. It could even be multiple people. If you don't, yeah, I hate these readings that just sound like the most rudimentary tarot. If you don't end the relationship, you know, but it is what it is. So then when it comes to Capricorn, what you don't see coming, you have the Three of Pentacles, you have the Justice card, and you also have the Nine of Swords. So whatever issue you're worried about with this person, I do see it being put right. And particularly when it comes to you overthinking it, I think in what you don't see coming, there's going to be an end to your overthinking. You know, the Justice card is a balancing thought. You know, it's the balance to the air realm, the mind. And this also has to do with the mind. So you're not going to be overthinking this by October 1st. You know, like even as you're watching this reading, you may already be getting over it, and you're going to really channel all this energy into some sort of collaboration with, dare I say, the individual who, for some of you who resonated with the part in the beginning about comparing people, you're going to be working with those who you're meant to work with, because it's really important in this life to follow your passion, but it's just as important to be around people who have the same passion as you. And if someone wants to poke holes in your potential because of their low self-esteem, then you need to make that adjustment, not just for you, but for the universe's sake of expansion, to work with people who are actually on the same frequency or on a compatible frequency. Doesn't mean we all have to be occult clones chanting Om together in order to manifest something, you know, because it seems like you're working in the physical anyway, but it's all the same thing anyway. But then anyway, it's like just chill. Yeah, so there's definitely you channeling your energy into work. That's your opportunity. What you don't see coming, Three of Pentacles. A lot of things spinning in your work as well. A lot of you, and what you don't see coming as well, there's this fear around what skill am I going to develop? Because you know you're going to be successful at whichever one you do. There's something here on a more personal note, if that's, you know, first part may not be resonating for all of you. There's something here about you having fear about, I know I'm going to be successful at whatever skill that I choose to develop, because this is about skill development and learning, really being in the mentor apprenticeship phase of something, but like full on. So you're almost in the creative active phase, but you're not. And there's a lot of fear here around, I know I'm going to be successful at whatever I put my energy into, but right now I'm putting my energy into 3 different things, and, you know, that's giving me anxiety. I feel like there's going to be more of a single-minded focus in your approach, because I believe in mastering one goal and then moving on to the next one. It's not going to be everyone's path in life. People can juggle, people can balance, but in my experience, you must master one thing and then move on to the other. That's just what's worked for me. So consider that instead of juggling 3 things and not really making progress in them. But, okay, and then in your advice, Capricorn, definitely you're being called to move into a situation that helps your long-term goals, because once again, someone's poking holes in this magician, you know, even if they can't see that they're doing it, you can see that they're doing it. And your advice is the Ten of Pentacles, the Temperance card, and also the Chariot here when it comes to your advice. So this is about thinking long term, bringing emotional balance and harmonious relationships into your life here. The Temperance card is about burning off any sort of impurity here and really tempering, calming a situation down. There may also be a Sagittarius that's in your life that's very crucial at this time. with the Temperance card and the Knight of Wands here, I do feel like you're going to know this is your reading if you're working very closely with a Sagittarius. Not all of you, but or in their big three, there will be a Sagittarius, and I think that's comparatively the person you may want to move towards. For some of you maybe not yet, you don't know, etc. And then you also have the Chariot, which is freedom of choice, freedom of movement. The advice is it's really in your free will what you have to do. You're in a very good position to focus on your long term, right? And that would involve removing yourself from a situation with someone who's trying to thwart your highest timeline, because the Ten of Pentacles is all about the highest timeline. In general, the Ten of Pentacles is not something that's here yet, because there always is more to strive towards. So, I don't know. Let's go ahead and get into this reading and start clarifying this situation to get more information for you. So also, there's something here about you setting a boundary that would be very healing to this situation. Whatever it is, person, place, or thing, for most of you it's a person that you're very afraid of letting go of because maybe you feel like you're incomplete without them or whatever. There's something about they're only going to expand as well as if you stand up for yourself and put a hard boundary. And don't allow this to happen to you. You know, someone messing with you, even if they can't see it. Like, the only way that you're gonna bring justice to the situation, not even for yourself, but for this person, is to do something cardinal Capricorn, initiate some sort of thing that lets them know you can't keep doing this, you can't have access to my energy, even if you still want them to have access to your energy. You know, because some of you are not over it, and for many reasons, multi-layered, like whoever this person is that this reading is about, it's multi-layered. There's many reasons why you feel attached. So let's keep going. Let's clarify why is the Five of Swords in your overall general energy? I kind of feel like that's not your energy, it's someone's energy at you. So let's get more information on that. Why is the Five of Swords here in your overall general energy for this upcoming week? And this is also you activating creative potential based on anger, channeling any sort of feeling of things are really bad at home. You know, things are really bad with a loved one. Well, channel that into you using inspiration to activate your potential, because you need to be an alchemist in this situation. With every action in this universe, there is an equal and opposite reaction. Every time. You can't avoid that, ever. So what that means is if someone's coming at you with this negative energy, all that's doing is releasing energy into your life for you to be like, phew, and to like use it to your benefit, but you have to be smart enough and detach yourself emotionally in order to do that. Okay? So, or for some of you, listen to your emotions depending on how you really operate. So why is the Five of Swords here? Yeah, the Five of Swords is clarified by the King of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles here. Someone's very angry at your talent, passion, and long-term potential, and the avenue that you have set up for yourself here. The Five of Swords definitely, once again, it might not be conscious, but someone is getting in the way. This is getting in the way. I'm going to do what I have to disturb you of this. And this is you being passionate in your highest timeline. The King of Wands to the, and some of you may be dealing with a fire sign, not all of you. Some of you, the person that is getting in the way of this Capricorn is an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Man, could be a woman as well, but or whatever. But you know, there's definitely someone messing with your long-term potential. That's why the advice is here. You know, the advice is the Ten of Pentacles as well. That's your legacy, Capricorn. And what did I tell you? This person is not interested in destroying your foundation. This person still even wants to see you grow. They still want to see you grow, bro. They just don't want to see you grow to a certain level because they're really envious of you. You know, one of the 7 deadly sins that we could apply to the King of Wands is absolutely envy or jealousy. It's absolutely envy or jealousy. Some of you are involved in a love situation where someone sees that you have potential, you know, with someone, and this is going on in an intimate love triangle for some of you. But for a lot of you, it's someone, not necessarily an intimate thing, but for a lot of you, it will be. So just take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I'm just getting the information that you need. Don't shoot the Mercury. And so let's try. Why is the Magician here? Why is the Magician here? You know, what's the trickstery? What is it? Magician, spiritual energy, and your overall general energy. Capricorn. Capricorn, are you kidding me? The Magician is clarified by the World, the Ten of Swords, and the Six of Cups. Are you kidding me? You know what that means, kid? Run. No, it means that Capricorn, someone from your past, it looks like in the overall general energy, the ending is going to happen, by the way. In whatever way the ending happens, right now as the energy reads, it looks like you're fed up with it. It looks like you're done. So I want to say congratulations to that. For a lot of you, you will choose to end. You will choose to have this be dead in the water, this issue of someone poking holes in your potential. Not your foundation, but your potential. And then it's definitely someone who's been around for a while. And you have no idea the upgrade that is coming your way when you can finally let this little parasite go. I don't know what it is. Capricorn, man, you're going to be, this is a card of you're going to receive a gift. You've come full circle, okay? So stop spinning your wheels with this. It is done. It is dead in the water. So let's also, why is the Six of Cups your challenge, though? I mean, you know, if it's kind of easy for you to let go at this point because it's just causing you so much more pain than it is pleasure, so that's the point where you choose to release it, and there's such a benefit of you releasing it, well, there must be then some sort of reason why you believe holding on to this person or thing is to your benefit, even though clearly it's not. So why is it? What do you believe about it? Because there's always a reason. Okay, yeah, so you want to invest, you want to grow with this person, you know, because on the surface, they're saying all the right things to you. They could be apologizing, you know, they could be giving you plans, you know, but somehow it could have to do with money. The Six of Cups in reverse in your challenge is clarified by the Seven of Pentacles, investment, you want to see something grow, and the Eight of Pentacles, which is all about hard work and really building something with, in this case, someone from your past is the energy that I'm getting. So, it's really hard for you because there's a lot of potential here. A lot. And I apologize, you know, as a reader, I missed this one. And this is why tarot is so complicated and we have to, like, give the reader patience. But, I mean, this whole Magician thing, and the reason why it's coming to an end is someone, it's not your fault when someone who had the chance to grow with you is not doing that. Because this, I'm sorry that's taking so long. Gosh. Something about Capricorn, you and this person have so much potential that you've been waiting. You've been waiting for them to catch up to you in some sort of sense. And they're saying it, they're talking a big game, Knight of Wands. You're really hoping for it because it's, I mean, practically, like there is a practical plan that could be put into place here for you and this person to grow together. But I'm just telling you, they're not ready for it. And you know what they say? New level, new devil. New level in your life, there's going to be a new devil, even though in this case it's not a new devil. So some of you, you know, you have so much potential here with this individual, but at the end of the day, the energy speaks for itself, you know, and I'm reading this person's energy and it seems like they have to go through something, to be honest. Whatever it is, you know, someone here that this reading is about has to go through a downward spiral before they can go up. I'm sorry. See, downward spirals are very real, and upward spirals in life are very real, okay? Because all of us are Eckhart Tolle who just remain neutral and don't think thoughts and not much changes. We're either in an upward or downward usually. This person may be in a mid-spiral, kind of upward spiral right now, but I'm telling you, even if it's just in the relationship to you, in this way only, I feel like it's done in other ways, they unfortunately need to go down before they can come up. And like, there's nothing to judge about that. This whole reading isn't meant to be judgy. Some of us, you know, the universe, if we're not getting something, the universe has to put us down so we get it. And that you just want to get out of the way of that, I think. Because it's like, if you try to do this, then you may be in the tower, you know, when the plane's there, you know, RIP. Everyone, I love you all, but at the end of the day, it's like you don't want to be there. So let's just get some advice for you. Let's clarify why the Ten of Pentacles is here for you. Well, Ten of Pentacles is clarified by the Nine of Wands, the Seven of Wands, the Queen of Swords, the Nine of Cups, and the Eight of Cups here. Yeah, some sort of long-term plan that you had with someone, Capricorn, Right now, you need to really be a cold little Capricorn here, a Saturn. You need to someone has unfinished business elsewhere that's getting in the way. Once again, the thing I said about someone's low self-esteem here is really messing with your long-term plans in some sort of way. They're tricking you, you need to put up a boundary. The Seven of Wands, and the advice is like, someone's wounded, put up a boundary. Try not to have emotions about it, because your happiness lies elsewhere. Eight of Cups. It's so crazy that, things come full circle. And the advice, what do you need? Eight of Cups. And what you need more of in the beginning of the reading, Eight of Cups. Same energy. And it's the energy of, once again, you, Cardinal Earth, Capricorn, need to initiate the boundary, because they're not going anywhere. They're floating around. They're drifting in your life. You need to be the cold one here. And by the way, to make matters worse, yes, when you do go in a different direction, when you do set the boundary that alleviates this energy, when you do focus on this instead of them, because you try to give them chances, if it's not working, when you do, yeah, they're going to flip out. Obviously they're going to be mad. Obviously. So that maybe, good luck. All right. I hope this helped you, Capricorn. Good